This lesson is called a multi-step word problem involving fractions and multiplication. So in these problems, they're telling you like how many are left or how many are taken away, and then you're supposed to figure out how many are left. So let's do this example. I'll show you there are 98 students in a speech contest. Yesterday, 2/7 of them gave their speeches. Today, 4/7 of the remaining students gave their speeches. How many students still haven't given their speeches? So if 2/7 gave their speeches yesterday, we want the complement of 2/7, which is 5/7. So 5/7 did not give their speeches. So when we're given this fraction 2/7, we want to take 7/7, subtract 2/7, and that is 5/7. So our first fraction is 5/7 did not give their speeches, okay? So they're telling you how many did, we have to figure out how many did not. So today, 4/7 gave their speeches. So we're gonna take 7/7 minus 4/7, and that's gonna be 3/7. So 3/7 today did not give their speeches. And that's what we're trying to find is how many did not. So we start with 98 and we times that by 5/7. And I like to just divide by 7 first and then times by 5. So 7 into 98 goes 14 times, and 14 times 5 is 70. Right, 20 carry the 2, yeah. So 70 is how many started today. So then we're going to take that 70 and times it by the 3/7 that we found. And 7 goes into 70. 10 times 3 is 30. So our answer will be 30 students have not given their speeches yet. So let's do the next problem. So we have 84 runners started a race. 1/4 dropped out in the first half. In the second half, 3/7 of the remaining dropped out. But how many runners finished the race? So we don't want to know how many dropped out. We want to know how many finished. So if we take 4/4 minus 1/4, in the first half, 3/4 were still running. In the second half, we want to take 7/7, subtract 3/7, which is 4/7. So the second half, 4/7 of what was left are still running. So we're going to take 84 and times it by 3/4, or in other words, divide by 4 and then times your answer by 3. So 21 times 3 is 63. So after the first half, 63 are actually still running. And then we're going to times that by 4/7. 7 into 63 is 9. Times 4 is 36. So there's 36 runners still running the race, if I did my math correct. Okay, we'll do one more and then we'll be done. 96 new houses were built in the neighborhood. Last month, 1/3 of them sold. So we have 3/3 minus 1/3, 2/3 are left. This month, 1/4 of the remaining houses were sold. So that means 3/4 were left. So we're going to do 96 times 2/3. 3 goes into 96, 32 times, and 32 times 2 is 64. And then we take 64, times it by 3/4. 4 goes into 64, 16 times. 16 times 3, I think is 48. Let me check my math. Yeah, 48. So 48 houses were left. And that's the end of the lesson.